Hi and welcome. For those of you, we're off to a fantastic start.
Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and you are at the Lopsided Crafter. Grab yourself something to drink, sit back for a spell, and let's talk about all of our yarny goodness and creativity.
Hi guys and welcome. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Erica. I am the indie yarn dyer, crochet designer, knit designer behind the Lopsided Crafter. Welcome and welcome back. For all of my returning subscribers, hello, how are you guys doing? Please let me know down below. So, I have been very, very busy in the Love and Stitches membership, which that will open again in July. So I will definitely let you guys know when that opens. So if you're interested in it, you can come over and join us. We have so much fun. It's like a yarn shop feel online. We have several different threads on Discord, from destashing to advents to crochet, knitting. We have a book club. You name it, there's a lot going on. The membership itself is owned by Natalie, also known as Nitty Natty from Love and Stitches. I just help with some of the things within the membership. I run a couple of the channels, and I'm a Zoom host. So what that means is once a week on a particular time, we all get together on Zoom, chit chat about anything under the sun, and have a lot of fun. So, like I said, that opens up again in July. I will definitely let you guys know when she is taking new signups. It is totally worth the fun, the community. She has special guest speakers, and we just have a lot of fun. So, what have I been working on? Well, like I said, I have been so busy with that and with the shop and things like that. I really haven't worked on much per se. I did start the Scrappy V Back Tee, and I'll have to put down here below who it's by. I'm going to use all of my Advent minis that I purchased from Arkansas Yarn Company last year. I started it, but I ended up frogging it because I did not like the color transition. So I'm going to have to restart and do more of like a fade. So when I get that restarted, I will definitely be showing you guys this, that. I have a friend in the membership that is kind of holding me accountable to do it. Because, yeah, she knows why. The other thing that I have been working on, and each quarter in the membership, we have like a theme. And this month's theme is brioche. Well, if you watched my previous video, you know that I did a brioche pattern and I was just like not happy with it. Ended up throwing it across the room because I made a mistake, and it was a simple mistake. But you know, when you are a knitter and you make a mistake, your automatic train of thought is to think back to correct your mistake. Well, you really can't do that in brioche. And so when I tinked back, I ended up losing one of the yarn overs, and I couldn't figure out what I did wrong. And I was just too far into it to restart. So I frogged it. Well, I started, and let me see if it's in here, because I might have taken it out too. And I did. I started the Starflake by Stephen West. And I got about almost to the Brioche, and I decided I don't want to do these colors anymore. So I frogged that too. Oh, so I have restarted, and I'm just kind of doing like a mix of colors. I've got a couple of the, what do you call them? I got a couple of the shapes. We're just going to say that. I believe there are 6 of these wedges, and this is a fingering weight yarn. I'm using a size 5 knitting needle, which is a 3.75 millimeter. I'm not like terribly happy with the gray, and you guys really can't see it on the camera. Maybe if I turn it right here, the stitches are a little loose, and I know that's only because this yarn was used in the previous shawl. And so it, when you take a project, when you frog it, you know how it leaves the little waves, and that's what that is. I could have washed the yarn and then rehung it, and it would have bounced back into shape. 8 out of 10 times when you block your project, those stitches will relax and it'll go back to normal. I have found with myself, and let me know if you guys are like this, for those of you that knit and crochet, I have found with knitting, I am not so much OCD with the knitting as I am with the crochet. It may be because the stitches are live and it takes a lot more effort to go back and fix something, or maybe because I'm a lot more experienced in crochet that I noticed that. No, that really can't be it, because I'm OCD and I noticed this as I was doing it. So let's just scratch that. But I don't seem to go back and fix like I would on crochet. If that was crochet and it was like that, I would have done frogged it. So I'm not sure what's going on with in my brain when it comes to knitting versus crochet fixes, but we're going to go with it. So if you have seen this pattern, you have like 6 of these. I'm not even going to say the word. I know what the word is. It is right here and right here, but it will not come out of my mouth. Parallelogram. Wedges. There's like 6 wedges. And it does a chevron around the wedges. And then under that chevron is a section of brioche, and then under that is a section of like a wave. Our challenge is to have the whole brioche project done by the end of this quarter, which is the end of June. I don't see that happening. I've got a lot of stuff coming up, which I will talk to you about that in shop update, but I don't see that happening. But you are also only supposed to have 2 colors. So your main color and your contrasting color. Well, if y'all know me, that ain't happening. I've just got to figure out which order, which way I want things to go. I'm going to continue with the wedges and the gray and the purple. But then I've got these other beautiful colors that I had originally dyed for the shawlography, which just wasn't my style. So I did frog that. That is also by Stephen West. Yeah. So anyway, so I have the gray and the purple that I'm working with now. I have a darker gray. I have this little color right here, my frozen. I have my neon yellow. I have my pink lemonade sorbet. And I have Lori's favorite pink. So somehow or another, I may incorporate all of these different colors into this shawl. One thing about Stephen West patterns, they are not only shawls, but they are masterpieces. So, so you can really make it any way. I mean, heck, you can make any pattern any way you want, really. But I want to make this fun. I want to make this where it does not matter what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a black tank top or a Scooby-Doo t-shirt, I can wear it. Because let's face it, down south in the summer, it is hotter than Neb's rear end. And I don't know who Neb is. All I can tell you is that is a saying that my mama always used to say. It's hotter than the Dickens. And when you go into a restaurant, it is like an ice block. So I want to have, you know, something that I can just throw around my shoulders and, you know, enjoy my lunch or whatever. Also, in the evenings now, this is kind of starting to change a little bit because it's starting to get, like I said, hot. But early spring and early fall, you know, it's really warm during the day and kind of like just a slight chill at night. So this would also be a perfect item to wear around while we're sitting outside in front of the fire or on the porch just chatting, whatever we're doing. So that's one thing that I have been working on. Another thing that I have been working on is my newest crochet design. And this is called the All Aboard Cowl. And I did a post on Instagram. If you don't follow me, you should. Because I did a post on Instagram about help me name this cowl. And if I choose your name, you will win a free copy of the pattern. And one of my followers said that this part right here, let's see if you guys can see it, turn it at an angle maybe. This part right here is some front post and double post crochet. There we go. And that reminded her of a railroad track. And so she suggested All Aboard, which I thought was perfect. So I will insert some pictures here or here on what the finished item looks like. Again, it is a cowl, and the way it is designed, it kind of makes it into an asymmetrical shape. It has a very unique design when you are working it up. And then it is just seamed up in the back, which I'm not completely finished with all the seaming and the finishing touches. I used DK weight yarn on this, 100% superwash merino wool. Oh, there you can see that perfectly. So yeah, this was two of my colors. This is called Blueberry Cobbler, and this is called Purple. Again, 100% superwash wool. they can be found in my shop, which like I said, I'll talk more about that in shop update. If this is currently getting ready to be tested, I do have about 5 testers set up so far that have applied. If you are interested in testing this, follow the link below in my description, thelopsidedcrafter.com. On the home page, if you scroll down just a titch, you will see the tester call and then the application that you need to fill out to be considered for testing. So yeah, I'm excited about this one coming out. So that is what I have been working on as far as knitting and crochet. I do still have a few socks in the works, but they're in the house, which I need to get those off of the needles because summer sock camp is like right around the corner. Actually, today is what, the 22nd? So it starts on the 28th of May, which is like next week. Yes, so I'm sure everybody knows all about summer sock camp, but if you don't, I will link the information video in the iCards above. You know, when you're filming a video, sometimes it's mirrored, sometimes it's not. So you never know if it's going to be here or if it's going to be here, but it's going to be somewhere up there. Okay, shop update. So we have moved all of our yarn away from Etsy. For reasons that I'm sure a lot of people already know because it's kind of out there, right? Our patterns are still going to be available on Etsy and Ravelry, but our yarn has been moved to our website, which is also set up to be in a blog format. So please make sure to go over there, follow the blog, sign up for the newsletter so you guys know when there's a new blog post or when we have a shop update. There'll be special coupons and things of that nature that will only be in the newsletter. They won't be posted anywhere else. So if you guys want to stay up with that, please make sure that you sign up for the newsletter on the website. It is on the first page as well as the blog page. So yeah, as I mentioned in the pattern that I just did, I have Blueberry Cobbler, which this is 100% superwash merino. This is a DK weight. It is beautiful shades of blue. It's got the lighter, almost white, and then a little bit darker shade of that, and then the kind of like a royal blue, and then it's got these dark blue speckles. Love how this works up. It works up perfect in crochet. This top part right here is done in that. The next newest DK that we have, again, this is also superwash merino. This is called Blurple. So we've got different shades of blue and a little bit of hidden purple in it to make this beautiful shade. And this part right here was done in the Blurple. I love how that turned out. There are not very many of those left, actually, because they've actually went pretty good. I have 2 of each left. So if that's something that you're interested in, you might want to go get those before they're gone. Yeah. So I have everything that I'm going to show you, like I said, is on our new website. under the shop category, and then there's different categories within the shop. If you want to just look at fingering or DK or cotton or something to that nature, or you can just look at, you know, all of them. Let me say also, while I'm thinking about it, that after the current listing on Etsy ends for the Stephen King, it will no longer be available on Etsy. It will also be moved to the website, and it will be converted into a monthly subscription that you sign up for one time, and it will automatically bill on the 1st of every month and ship out by the 25th. That is for the Stephen King mystery yarn. And then we also have a just random mystery yarn that will have the same parameters. Currently, these are not necessarily boxes, so there's no extras. This is just yarn. So they're the same price as they would be if you were to go to the website and buy one hank of yarn, except for they're a mystery and you don't know what you're getting. So, let me show you a few more of the items that, like I said, for shop update, I've got some new Pima cotton in the shop. Look at that beautiful, beautiful purple. Beautiful. It's purple and a little bit of lavender. Isn't that pretty? I love Pima cotton. This is fingering weight. And then we have this beautiful green, and it's got these little purple specks on it. So I call this one Happy Mistake. Love these. These are available in the shop. We have all of the ones that I'm showing you next are fingering weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. This next color is our signature shop color. This one will be back all the time. Although the way that it is dyed, the colors may slightly change, as well as the placement of the colors. This one is called 80s tie-dye. I love this color. I love the way the neons kind of mix together to create this spectacular, oh my gosh, skein of yarn. We have Minty Fresh, which is just a lightly variegated green with the neutral. We have Periwinkle. Again, this is just a tonal. So you have your periwinkle color with a little bit of a lighter periwinkle color. And last but not least is Goblin. This is also sort of a tonal green, but we have our darker greens and our lighter greens and just a hidden little gem of blue. So, this is our shop update. And again, like I said, you guys can find these at thelopsidedcrafter.com. Thank you guys so much for supporting my small business. It means the world to me. I could not do it without you guys, honestly. I started this, I kind of dabbled in yarn dyeing, and then I created a colorway at the beginning of the year on a whim, and it did so well that kind of the rest is history. So, thank you to all of my returning subscribers for stopping by and watching. If you're new, hi, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Follow us on all the socials. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, you name it, we're probably there. Again, we have our website, and I just look forward to getting to know every single one of you. Like I said, I can't do this without you, and I really truly appreciate each and every one of you. And when somebody buys my yarn and they reach out to me on Instagram, either via message or tag me on Instagram with what they've made with it, it just makes my heart so happy. I do a happy dance all around the house, and my family just kind of looks at me like she's lost her mind. But it brings me joy to see the joy that my yarn brings you. So, thank you, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really, truly thank you. So, until next time, guys, happy crocheting, happy knitting, and happy looming. Bye.